Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Dorbin number 2PZ. This is a piece of rib-style weather stripping that is going to be used on double-hung windows. Now the 2PZ is going to be representative of the profile, okay? It's going to be representative of the size and the base material. So let's go through that now, all one at a time. So in the website, there is the 2PZ listed for sill and head sections. They're the same piece. That's all there is to it. We separate them because it's a little bit more straightforward when you say, I need the head piece, or I need the sill piece. It happens to be that they are, again, the same dimensional item. They're just literally taken and then used that way, or however it's going to be used. So a variety of things. First of all, there is a printable cut sheet down below here that shows this item used in its typical sort of system. The 2P means that it's 1 inch wide. The Z means zinc. Okay, let's go over the dimensional properties of this item, and you can see from that printable cut sheet where it's used in the head and where it's used in the sill. And if you study the chart on the left-hand side, or the listing of the different items, what we're actually giving you are all the component pieces whereas they can be used. Here's what I am trying to say. Upper left-hand corner, it says head and sill for zinc. You want a 1 inch wide, that's the number 2P, add a Z for zinc, because that will differentiate it from a bronze version. So Z for zinc. You want an 1 3/8 wide, go to the 4PZ, etc. The sill section, you will see, is the same item. It's just installed per the diagram. If the sill is, has a 5-degree on it, which they typically do, that's how that's going to work. Okay. So let's go over the dimensional properties. We said that this was 1 inch. Indeed, it's 1 inch wide. Okay. And now let's get real accurate with it. Let's use the caliper to get real accurate. So and there's probably a small variance in this, because this material is going to be roll formed, and if you're familiar with roll forming, you'll certainly understand as the wheels or rollers on a roll form machine are changed or set up over and over again, there could be a minute amount of variance. For instance, this is not 1 inch wide, it's 0.86 inch. Pardon me. It's 0.986 inch wide. 0.986. So take a 32nd of an inch, and it's a 64th short of 1 inch. Now, let's get the height of the item with the rib. The overall height, 0.452. 0.452. So 15-30 seconds. Is that right? Yeah, 15. Right in there. 15-30 seconds. Very close to that. Let's give you the material thickness now. Caliper says that it is 0.022 inch. 0.022. And Dorbin calls it out as 0.018 there, but this caliper, which is going to be spot on, is 0.022. The thickness of the rib, and it's I'll do it this way so that we're getting the thickest portion. 0.122. 0.122. So 1/8 of an inch. Now let's get this dimension. Why give all these dimensions? Well, you've got folks that are doing historical work. A building built in 1890. I was just recently in the Austin State Capitol building, the Capitol building in Austin of Texas. There are doors in the facility with this sort of weather stripping. If you're working on that sort of stuff, you need to be pretty accurate. The dimension from the edge here to the face of the rib is 0.2 0.276. Now I'll give you the other side. .565. So if you take 0.565 plus this thickness, whatever it was, 0.122, plus whatever I said here, I don't recall, that'll get you to the 0.985 or whatever dimension it was. So that's what it looks like. And it is zinc material, so it's not going to be magnetic. Okay, good for corrosion resistance. There is, when you add this to your cart, a requirement that you tell us if you need any nails. Here's how that works. First of all, Dorbin only sells the nails in quantities of 1 ounce. 1 ounce has about 65 nails. The manufacturer, Dorbin, says they want 1 nail for every 1.5 inch center to center. That's the formula that they use. Everyone that I talk to says that that's way too close, and it is the bottom line. And I can't tell you why they use 1.5, but they do. I think people might put it at 4 inch, center to center, whatever the case is. Here's the bottom line. You're doing 10 windows, and you need, they're all 32 inch, and you need, so you've got 320 inches worth of sill section and 320 inch worth of head section. So you've got 10 windows, 32 inch for the sill, those same 10 windows, 32 inch for the head. So what you've got here is 640 inches. If we divide that by 4, let's just say 4 inch, that's going to tell you that they're looking for, based on that formula, you're looking at 160 nails, 4 inch on center. There's 65 nails to the ounce. Okay? You're going to need more than 2, but less than 3. You're going to order 10 head sections, 10 sill sections. Here's what you're going to do. Add 3 of the first item, the head section, let's say, to the cart with nails required. Those 3 will come with a total of 3 ounces, 1 ounce per piece. Add 7 where no nails are required. Go to the sill section, add 10, no nails required. That's how we would do it. Or you can say all no nails required, and then type in Dorbin nail in the search box, or Dorbin zinc nail. Dorbin nail will work. That'll show you the copper nail as well. And then simply order 3 ounces of nails. If you find that that 4 inch on center is not what you need, just, calculate the total number of inches of the order, divide that by the center to center you're going to use, and that will give you the quantity of nails. Divide that by 65, about 65 nails per ounce. Go to the next, round up to the next whole number, and you're there. That's how you do it. So now the name Dorbin is synonymous with this sort of weather stripping, and they have, from that printable cut sheet, you can see a comprehensive offering of the full system. The return rib strips for the jams, they can do the meeting style, brass, zinc they can do, different sizes, etc., with, without nails. Here in Chicago, these original wood double hung windows are everywhere, especially in the city, obviously. Historical work, we've sold hundreds of feet of this type of material to historical renovations. A university in the SEC Southeastern Conference was adding a new dorm building, but they're matching the one they built 100 years ago, and they're going with all original style weather stripping. The fact that it's not going to be higher in terms of insulating properties than modern material aside, it needs to match historically. That is paramount. Dorbin has been selling this sort of material for decades, several decades. My family has been buying from Dorbin for several decades, and I'm partial to Dorbin, not only out of sentimental reasons because of that very, very long relationship, but excellent quality customer service, excellent industry-leading ship times, great value for the dollar. They focus down on just what they do, and they do that very well. They do aluminum, stainless steel, architectural bronze weather stripping, thresholds, door sweeps, perimeter gasketing, and then all of this bronze and zinc weather stripping for double hung windows, and then of course the same material certainly in bronze, specifically in bronze, for doors, V-cushion, spring bronze, interlocking material. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line Dorbin product catalog and review all things Dorbin related. That catalog is probably at this point a decade old, and they've not printed a new one, but their product line really hasn't changed very much at all anyway. So if you have any questions on the Dorbin 2PZ, rib and head, sill and head piece of weather stripping, or any other Dorbin product, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.